Hello all, Teretrix Wargaming here, and this is how to paint Cadian. Just small little Cadian soldiers. My way of doing it, this is with their khaki. This can be implemented into many different scenarios, and we'll talk about it inside of this video today. Dwelm. So I've tried out a new idea of actually telling you what is going to happen in the video before it even begins. So tell me in the comments if you liked that idea, and tell me otherwise if you did not. So now we're going to move over to a long way to thing. I recorded it once, got corrupted on my old phone, so we moved over now to this. I've right now got a runny nose, so if you hear me going, that's just me because of my nose. I'm sorry about that. But let's move over. I put it into about a conveyor belt, not base, conveyor belt fashion of how you do it. So you go Xandri dust, sepia into all the recesses. You can water it down to do a more recessy paint shade. And then, well, you have Creek khaki as your layer paint. A supplement that you can use, which I always have in a high variety of, which I'm looking for right now, is Screaming Skull. But I'm more of my Creek khaki fan, so I will go against using Screaming Skull. This is for only khaki uniform, so that's why I'm using it. So, should we move over now to painting? I'm going to just move you guys back a bit. Whoop. And whoop, that's your stand that you're on. Take you over to that painting stage. So, we'll skip over to all the painting equipment as well you would need. So we've already gone over the paints that you need. Now we'll go over the other painting equipment. See you all in a minute. So, after getting your paints now, you now need to get up your paint pot and your paintbrush. Now, hopefully you have those two equipment if you're modelling. If you don't, you've probably shot yourself in the foot right now because you need those two things. So after getting those, you now need to get your Cadian model. See, this guy is already prepped and ready. As you can see, he's very nicely done with a Xandri dust shade. So I've actually been a very silly person. I used up all my Xandri dust spray paint. I know, on some other models beforehand, and only could use it on one model. So I was really irritated with that. So they're cannon fodder, so I'm not going to give a care in painting them as much as my Space Marines. So, I just painted over the grey. You should never do this unless you can varnish them, which I will be doing in a batch varnishing, which I'll do in a later video. Now I'm trying to get this, because that light up there, the bulb on it's just broken, so I'm going to repair it tonight. But there you go. And let's move over to... shall I get a grey model to show? Nah, you know how to do a base coat or a spray can. So there's three ways which you can do this. Three ways which you can do that base coat onto it. You can base coat it by painting it onto the grey. You can base coat it by doing a spray paint coat or an airbrush coat. Now the two I would tell you to do would be the base coat. No, the one I would tell you fully to do is a spray can. That is with Xandri dust. This is good because with GW spray paint, it actually primes the model, so its wear and tear is less seen with doing it. For example, I could get a Cadian model that hasn't already gone through these steps. This one already has, but who cares? Actually, no, this model here. It's just, and just if we just go over with our finger a teeny bit, we rip off the paint extremely easily. Now that will be gone over in a couple of minutes. But you can see the problem with that. So, now that we've done this, we've gone all the areas that we want our Creek khaki to be put in. Even the helmet section, because you need that. If you've got a model with just a teeny bit of grey, I'll take one of my Cadian models that I tried this paint scheme with. There, you can see I had to actually paint that in after doing the armour, which is horrible. And that is the worst thing to do. Take my word for it. So we've right now got this kid. Right. Not kid, we don't want small little children fighting. We've got this guy ready. See, we'll get there in the end. So we're going to go over with our Sepia. I'm gonna just abolish the name. See, I'm never good with these names. So the best thing probably to do to it is just to get a brush. You dab it a bit there. Just get it. And you just want to do a full body wash. And I've got my thumb in the way. You want to do a full body wash. Even over the grey. Yep, that grey area. You want to go over there as well. And if you can see what I'm doing, if it pulls in the areas I don't want it, just get it with my brush. When it's dry, just go over that area again. So I'll skip ahead to when it's done. And you can see when it's done. So yeah. Now I've left him to dry for about, let's say, 10 minutes because I want that. Oh, I hate this chair so much, it's so creaky, but I'm going back onto that. So I've left him for about 10 or so minutes, just because like that makes the washers for GW usually always set in that amount of time. So this is quite a speed painty one. I forgot to say that at the beginning, but it's really speed painty how I've come up with this. I interpreted from other people's art to use it, blah 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 blah, but I have changed a noted part. Let's now move over to the best part of it, using our Krieg to help us. If you don't know, I love the Krieg models, and I would say they're much better than those Primaris guys, but I'm not made of money, so I can't get any of those models, which is sad. Wep, wep, wep. So, we go over with our Krieg, and we're just dabbing it there. You water it down by a teeny bit, but actually, I say you don't water it down by exactly that much. So if you can see what I'm doing, any corner, just gonna go like that. And do it in thin coats, and you can see it's already highlighted that part. Just go in thin coats, and I will skip to when it is done. So you can see that thin coat, you can see the diversity inside of it. Now, I'm just going to do a bit more here. And we'll just do a bit more here. And we're done, that part there. So I don't know if the camera picks up that well. So I'm gonna press on the screen to get ready for Wiggly Wiggly Woo. There. You can see there's a teeny bit of diversity inside of him. Now I've got my lens in auto sharpening, so it shows the highlighted edges more easily and where the washes are. And we'll skip over to when it's done. So see you all in about 5 minutes. So you can actually see the highlighting. See, wait a second. I'll tell you what I'm saying now. So you can actually see the highlighting really picks out what it is. And with the auto sharpener function, but I still can't get off this phone. It's actually making it look ugly, but it looks very nice. I put a big splodge there, just because 2 parts meat, and it's nicer to do it like that. So you can see every single part that comes off, you just go there. You see a couple of mistakes happen. See that big splodge there was a mistake. And you just go over. Remember, Cadian soldiers are like cannon fodder. There are so many of them. If you paint one wrong, no one's gonna have a fuss. And if they do, then why get irritated about one Cadian soldier? So, are you just going to hear me open my drawer? And I'm right now going to get some Moonfang Brown. This is an optional part, but I always think having brown on the model makes them just that bit better. So, as you can see this guy here, you can see he's got a little part. It's easy to show you through a brush. He's got a little part there, like it's like a T. We're going to paint that in brown. With Moonfang Brown, we're not doing any highlighting. We're going to add a teeny bit of lead poacher there. And that's your khaki done. So, let's get into that part there. Do. If I get copyrighted, that would be rather funny. Yeah, please tell me if the chair gets that irritating, because I'm sorry about that. So you can see I'm going to just go over, and it's just going to be too... I'm just can see the brown is showing. So maybe a teeny bit more. I just got a little drop of it, just to give it a test. See, I'm not actually watering this down because I want to go quite thickly down in it. And we're just going to go through that. So there, you can see, right there is what it looks like. Now I'm gonna skip over to when it's done. So I'll just get onto it a bit more. You can see it's a teeny bit browner there. Sorry, I've just got really fidgety hands, so that's why they're right now moving a lot. But you can see, just painted some brown there. Just gonna paint brown all around, and I'll skip over to when that's done, so you don't have the boring narration of me painting. See you all then. So actually, we've done that brown, and that was extremely quick, so I could have actually just recorded it, but that's just being lazy. But you can see it's a teeny bit darker in that section. So what was the aim of what that is actually put... I'm going to try and stand him up normally. Okay, it's not standing up normally. But it's trying to aim and put the person's view on the figure to be distorted to look at the main part that you want, which is I want the khaki to be seen more than the belt. I don't know if people want to have the belt seen more easily, but that's just my idea with it. So we're going to actually finish off the camera snipers soon, and that will be used in a couple of videos. So it's just to put it out, and it's just an easier thing to say, yeah, follow this video for that. But now, now you know how to paint khaki on Acadian or any other troop. Please, if you've used this, send me on Instagram a picture of how you've done it, and tell me if you've used it differently. Please just tell me. I need to as well say thank you very much for the overwhelming support on the giveaway. I will be reading that out probably at the end of this video, and that'll have a cut to me doing it. Hope you all are having a grand day. This is Teretrix Wargaming out. Please consider subscribing to my channel, following my Discord and my Instagram. I as well have two friends who do YouTube. They have Spect and the Weather Pig. Again, have a grand day, everyone. This is Teretrix Wargaming out. Bye bye. Bye bye.
So ain't it just amazing when firstly the quality fails, then the rest of the stuff just fails, the mic fails. So as you can see in the background here, is me just saying who actually won the giveaway. And I'll follow up with the words I said a teeny bit, probably have changed by it, but I'll say who. I'll say just before, thank you very much for getting me a fifth of my subscriber count. I'm now at 60 subscribers, and I am amazed by this. I'm so joyful by the overwhelming nice support I have had on this channel, not from just that video, but by many other videos. I'm extremely happy by this. Please, if you consider subscribing again, or telling your friends about this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Instagram, go on my Discord, or talk to my friends both for Weather Pig and Spect. So, skibbly skoo to the next bit. The winner from this giveaway was X3 Space 5. See, I kept on in this video getting really irritated with not being X305, but that's just probably me being, not a cretin, that's the wrong word, but being an irritant to that person. Sorry. Again, the winner is X305. X3. I'm having to check that Excel document again because I forgot his name. X31005. That's the name. You've got a 2-week span to actually say it was you in the comments, or to follow me up in Discord, or email me. If not, it will be nominated to another person. Again, X31005. No, X3105. Getting my numbers wrong here, Matthew. Getting the numbers wrong. Well done to the giveaway. I hope you're in the United Kingdom because it's easier to post you there. It's the Acadian squad giveaway. Have a grand day, and well done to the winners, and well done to everyone else that nominated. It was so close.